Hello and welcome to the beginner's guide on how to use your skills in Skyblockisles. This video is going to give you everything you need to know to get started on this server, and if you like and subscribe, I'll be sure to make some advanced guides on how to use your skills. To get started in fishing, all that you need is the lapis fishing net from the Morgana trainer shop. You can also buy one from the store or go to this fishing shack, which is past the plaza, and try to avoid the road because the robber is kind of scary for low level players. To gain XP, you right click your net at a level 1 fishing spot. At later levels, you'll be able to upgrade your gear so you can get higher level fish. Next, we have farming. Picking apples with your hands or using a scythe to farm wheat at level 1 is the best way to get XP at the start. Apple trees are everywhere and the crops are north of town. Completing the magic compost quest unlocks more crops. You need higher farming levels to use better scythes, which increase your farming speed, as well as being able to unlock the ability to farm other crops. Next is the mining skill. Level 1 allows you to mine copper and tin, which can be combined in a smelter to produce bronze. Thulber's house is north of town, which contains the first mine shaft that you can find. Completing bat control pacifies the bats, which makes mining easier, but try to have better gear when attempting this quest. Bats can be kind of scary. There's also a clay mine outside of the fishing shack you can go to, which is further down the road. Next is woodcutting. You can buy a bronze hatchet along with a bronze pickaxe or scythe from the blacksmith in town. At level 1, you simply click on a tree to begin acquiring wood, which you can either sell or use a knife to gain artisan levels. Ants are a rare chance at spawning, which drop extra resources when killed, so be careful. Agility. There are only 2 places to level agility for now, the sewer parkour and the giant parkour. Both require quests to unlock. Completing checkpoints will reward agility XP, and every agility level increases your stamina by 1. Agility lets you use some items in the game, as well as unlocks shortcuts throughout the world. Attack. Attack is the default selected style for your left clicks. Each point increases your melee accuracy, which increases your average damage. Using certain weapons requires a base attack level. Every left click gives you some sort of XP, and getting a kill will gain you more. Strength. You can choose the strength combat style by going to your equipment page and selecting combat styles. You can have multiple styles selected at once, however, it splits the XP evenly between them. This increases your melee power, which increases your max damage. Some items require a certain strength to wield. All weapons that take strength will take attack, but every weapon that takes attack doesn't always need strength. Defense. This is another combat style that, when leveled, unlocks the ability to use new sets of armor. Health. Health levels with your other combat skills, and it increases your max HP by 10 per level. To use a ranged weapon, you need a quiver with arrows inside, and a bow. To acquire a level 1 bow, you need to cut down an oak tree, carve a handle with a knife, spin a bowstring with a loom, and craft them together using a fletching table. To spin a bowstring, you can go to the flax field north of Wharfmolo Bank and find free farming gloves on the ground, which will give you the ability to farm flax. Otherwise, worker bees have a chance to drop flax when killed. For arrows, you can buy bronze arrows from the fletching NPC on the docks, or you can craft arrowheads from bronze bars and combine them with fletched arrow shafts from regular logs and feathers from chickens using a needle that you can buy from the general store. Magic. Your first set of magic gear can be acquired from Morgana. Place runes in your magic pouch and shift right click your wand to select spells. Runes can be dropped from certain enemies or purchased in town for coins. Left click to cast your spells and right click to cycle through your selected spells. Cooking. Farm wheat from the fields and use the mill tower nearby to turn them into flour. Roll the flour into dough on a kitchen table and bake it in the oven to make bread. You can also grill sardines for cooking XP. Fletching. Purchasing a knife from the general store and right-clicking it will let you turn wood into arrow shafts for XP. Using a fletching table to craft items also increases fletching XP. Smithing. Turning ores into bars using a smeltery will increase your smithing level. Turning bars into equipment will also increase your smithing level, which requires a hammer to use and an anvil. Artisan. You can gain artisan XP by carving handles with a knife or spinning straw from a loom. You can also use a tanning rack to tan animal pelts for artisan XP, like rabbit hide. Alchemy. To get started with alchemy, you need to finish the Wizard's Tower quest, which is east of Wharf Molo. You can pay 50 coins to take the boat across to the tower. Once the quest is finished, you use a pickaxe to mine rune essence. Once you've acquired the rune essence, you can get an apprentice relic from either the men or women drops in town, and take it to the apprentice altar behind the magic shop in the magic forest, where you will craft your first runes. That's all for now. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you. Let me know in the comments what is the next tutorial you guys would like to see. Ciao.